Come and play with me. I got the cards out today. All right, guys, I'm outside today and I got my cards out. Yeah, I'm real excited about these cards because this is a part of my manifestation. I wanted some of these bee cards and I got them. I wanted some of the dolphin cards and I got them. I mean, they just popped up for me and I was like, wow. You know, another one of them little treasures. Look at this cool design on this deck of cards. I don't know if you can see that very well. Yeah, let me get in the light more. Yeah, and notice how these kind of look like feathers with the dolphins. And then the feathers, they kind of like go around. There's 4 feathers on here. Yeah, there's also 2 dolphins on here. That kind of reminds us of the yin yang, right? The yin yang in the Taurus field. The white ball and the black stone, the white stone and the black rock. And, you know, when we're playing with our deck at 52 Earth, that is pertaining to Jack. That's where we find Jack as well. We find Jack in the box, that is the dice, and we find Jack in the cards. We find Ace on the die. I showed you in my last video how Ace is 1, 3, 5. You also find Ace in your deck of cards. And we've talked before about how the pair of dice, right? Because we're the birds of paradise on pair of dice Earth. We've got our snake eyes. This is the year of snake. Okay, there's nothing wrong with snake, you guys. Snake is a very good animal for the garden. He was made for the garden, you guys. So, yeah, Jack is also kind of the snake. So you should know that too, because he's the Joker. He's the great trickster spirit, right? And I've got lots of Jokers with all these different decks. I want to kind of go over them and like show you what they look like, you know. So I want to turn this around and give you a better image. Let's look at these jacks and these aces. Okay, so what I did with all the decks, I broke them out, right? And this is the one we've talked about the most because this is the standard registered version. This is what the casinos use. These cards are, you know, patented, you guys. They've been here a long time. Look at this one, how far back this dates back. And notice your 88 windows right on the front and your 51 Mars Connect right there as well. And these cards are a part of the calendar. Okay, so this is why these were also used as the original tarot cards, because these play a large active role with your zodiac. These are the calendar for the moon. Likewise, your dice is the calendar for your moon and your sun. Okay, because you've got 6 and 6 for your dice. That makes 12. Okay, for your 12 seasons, your 12 houses that your seasons go through, right? Your 12 goes into your 4, right? Okay, so anyways, we've got this bee. Look at that. Okay, and then the bee, he's further seen on this Joker. Okay, so this is the bee deck right here. Look at how he's writing and what he has in his hand here. Okay, he's got that bee, and see, these are registered as well. So these cards go back too. And we did some information last time in our Pig Connect with Ohio. And this deck is made in the USA. Look at these little lips right there. Look at where it's from. Okay, and something special about all the decks too is your Ace of Spades. And Ace of Spades is important because it has a lot of information in it. So this B deck, look at all this information to go here. Okay, notice your 29 and your 26, you guys, because remember, I've showed you before. Flip it like that. Now, when you flip it like this, too, it kind of looks like a 76. So there's going to be lots of connects there. And we know we can read it this way upside down, too, because of this. Right? We've got some flowers, we've got some bees, and we've got information here with the hive. And I don't know about you, but those kind of also look like bats. Okay, so I'm sure your angels in the outfield, your game here, all the games are connected. Okay, and when I pulled out all the decks, I pulled out all the face cards because all the face cards, their eyes are all counting the same. 8 eyes for the queen, 7 for the king, 6 for the jack. So just know, all these different decks, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 decks out here. All the eyes are the same all throughout the board. Okay, and then let's kind of look at their garb, because they're all kind of wearing different things in this deck here. Let's get you some good images of that. Really like what he has here, this little orb. Lots of things to be said about orbs. Orbs are containing spirit. Okay, because the spirit and the orbs are connected because of the spheres, right? An orb is a sphere. Okay, it's concerning the spirit. Notice how he has arrows on his garb here. Lots of things are hidden in the garments, lots of information. There's the jacks over here in this deck. I'm gonna get you a good look at that. Now this one here is just your regular old playing cards, right? China. Same things with the eyes. Get you some good looks at the garb here. Okay, and now look at that spade. That spade is special too. See how it kind of looks like a ladder? Like a stairway to heaven? Okay, the aces are concerning the stairway, guys. You got to stare at the sun to activate your light codes. Look at the Joker here. Notice how he has horns on his head. Okay, notice that, because that's important. The horns are going to point you to the buck. Okay, that's why Jack is concerning the buck, right? The dollar. And also your buck is going to show you your stag, right? Your stag, he points to the Green Emerald City, the golden stag. Jack is concerning, because Jack is the Joker as well. Okay, he is concerning the trickster spirit. He is concerning, yeah, the golden stag, the gold. Okay, and here's your basic bicycle deck over here. We've already done this in some of our stuff, but there's lots of information in the garments in these. Just give you some quick little, there's your 77. We did these in our other videos. 88 on this. Then you've got your Virgo here with her seeds and her branch. Something to be said about what they carry in their hands. Okay, and then here's the dolphin deck. And I got two of the dolphin decks, you guys, and they're exactly the same. Just one's red and one's blue. But yeah, look at all of that design there. There's something to be said about the dolphins and how they connect to all of this. Just likewise with the bees. The dolphins are very special. Yeah, right as I was talking about the dolphins, a loud-ass truck came by. But, you know, that's because the dolphins are special, you guys. The dolphins are the heavenly creatures of the ocean, because they get to go and skip on top of the waters above. And you know how deep the ocean is. Okay? The dolphins, they also connect the creatures in the ocean to the air above. They bring that information down. Okay? So do the whales. And I showed you in my last video how the whales connect with the ham. Here's your jacks in this. Here's the spade here. I mean the ace of spade here, you guys. Look how it's got that dove of peace with the two pillars there. This portal window that opens up. Notice how on every single one the ace of spades is pointing up for spirit. And then here's all your jokers in this deck with the dolphins. Look at these characters. Notice how they made them Romans. Look at these Romans here. Okay? So these cards, you know, even though they're made in China, they're also pointing out this Roman legacy. And all roads lead to Rome. There's lots to be said about the Roman Empire. They were very smart. Very intelligent. Okay? That's how they conquered empires. But yes, there's lots of astrology to be seen in